Netflix's latest original series, The Witcher, is lavish and compelling, but is it a worthy successor to HBO's Game of Thrones?
Vaughan Jog Vlog.
Let it be known, I did watch all 8 episodes before recording this video on the day of release. That degree of thoroughness can only be achieved by full-time unemployment. Surprise me. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 likes. With the conclusion of Game of Thrones, supremacy in the rape fantasy subgenre is up for grabs. Enter The Witcher, Netflix's offering touted as based on hit novels, though my first hearing of this came from video games I have yet to actually play. Though I did download The Witcher 3 from Xbox Game Pass, so I'm coming at this from a fresh perspective. The Witcher tells the story of rape fantasy gig economy. Our titular character Geralt, played by Henry Cavill, is a witcher, a mutant freelance monster hunter. It can be off-putting hearing Superman do a Christian Bale Batman voice. The first episode is the worst. Geralt's entrance doesn't make any sense as he fights a creature in a shallow pool of rainwater, somehow emerging like it were a lake. The structure of the series also takes some time to adjust. One doesn't expect the first episode to be filled with characters who are simply expendable fodder. I was under the impression this rent-free chick was going to be a prominent female, but she's just part of this episode's job. Geralt is largely bouncing from one pest control gig to another, living a life of collecting coin and betting whores. But with the invading Nilfgaard forces, much must change for Geralt as he's said through destiny to seek a princess. That's the overarching plot. We get a ton of scenes of this little girl bouncing about from place to place like Finding Nemo, never giving 2 shits for her nor the single-serving friends she encounters, be they the lead singer of Aha or the Amazons of the Lensflare Forest. Episode 2 introduces the most interesting characters. There's a bard who joins the Witcher, creating songs chronicling his heroism whilst bringing comic relief. We are also introduced here to Yennefer, a quarter-elf hunchback sold to a sorceress, whisked away to a training school of the Mage Guild. Yennefer is the most compelling and fleshed-out character. It's she who gets to be Cinderella, and the goings-ons of the mages as they train and graduate to take roles serving kings is most compelling. I don't understand the sorcery rules. They say there has to be a balance, levitate an object, something else needs to be sacrificed, preferably dried flowers instead of your hand. There's talk of all mages being sterile, like that's the price for not growing old, but in this case of Yennefer, that trade seemed to have come at the hand of a facelift and spinal alignment others didn't seek. Anya who plays Yennefer, must really want to become famous because she gets them out at a moment's notice. While other actresses are saying time's up, she's saying cash in. In episode 4, we get quite the surprise as it's revealed much of these segregated storylines were not taking place chronologically. Interesting, but the passage of 15 years seems to have no effect on anyone's appearance. So in this flashback, Witcher and Bard have been summoned to a royal speed dating session. Geralt interferes and saves Sonic the Hedgehog from a redesign. His reward is the Law of Surprise, which Sonic himself redeemed to take the hand of a princess in marriage. Supposedly, the Law of Surprise can be cashed in for livestock, but if one waits long enough, you can redeem a hot chick. And Geralt seems to do so reluctantly. Latter episodes seem to re-edit events, altering scenes to include the perspective of Geralt. I don't see the importance of hooking up the Witcher and the princess. In a setting of beasts and magic, this prophecy and destiny talk ain't welcome. Saying reason, destiny, isn't going to make me care. Unfortunately, these are the driving forces behind many actions. And if the Queen knew getting the two together was vital to saving the kingdom, why impede the process by locking up Geralt? Guess we had to find a way to draw things out so they can finally meet in the closing shot of episode 8. But this River Tam girl MacGuffin bullshit is old hat. Princess gets into enough trouble, she can scream her way to safety. There's certainly effort to split the narrative up Game of Thrones style, but here it's pretty clear who are considered the good and bad forces. By the end of the season, we don't have a reason to pull for the Nilfgaard. You may also be disappointed how our supposed protagonist sits out the climactic battle. It's not quite as bad as Mad Max taking a back seat in Fury Road, but had Yennefer been in all 8 episodes, there would be no debate on who is the lead. Besides, her motivation of finding fertility is just stronger than because destiny. Though I enjoyed season 1 of Netflix's The Witcher more than I expected, I don't actually believe The Witcher can exceed Game of Thrones popularity. That's less a strike on its quality and more a function of Netflix's all-at-once release model. The hype for an entire season is over in one weekend, followed by a year's wait between episodes. What say you? Is The Witcher the new king, or just a Doppler? So we're at the part of the video where I have to beg you to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, because subscribe doesn't really account to anything other than YouTube might someday send me a plaque.